This is day 22 of Vlogvember, and I wanted to grab on before the stroke of midnight because I got Vlog 33 there. And y'all, I just realized what the problem is. The video is blurry, and that's okay. That has something to do with video quality settings like 1080p. And right now my computer is on my YouTube's video is on 740p, so I don't know how to get it to 1080p. So I'll try to get it. There is such a thing as changing the resolution on the video, so I'll go ahead and screen the video, and then I will go back and try to work on the resolution. So I did figure out what the problem is. So today's video is called I have this video got 1 million views in one day. And I hear people talk about going viral and all of that kind of stuff. But to be honest, most of my videos get over 1 million views in a day. And so I have double and triple digit million of video views on a lot of my videos. And every single week, the same 3 videos, since I have been recording YouTube videos last summer, the same 3 videos get the top views every single week. Every single week. Every single week. It's the video of me getting out of my car, the video of me walking out of the pool. And then there's a third video. It's a pool video. So for some reason, those 3 videos really get a lot of attention. And I actually posted those videos in the community page. So one of those videos is not those 3, but I did post the top videos with the top views. And like I said, they're double or triple millions. So hey, I know Blue Savage, it's the resolution. So what I have to do is once I finish the video, because I wanted to do Vlogvember, then I'll go back either. I've been trying to change it. So it says go to video settings, quality, and it's either on auto or, because really when you record, it's supposed to be 1080p, but for some reason, it's not giving me that option. So I'll just go ahead and share my message today, and I will work on the quality. So are you able to hear my voice clearly? Can you hear what I'm saying clearly? And I thank you so much for letting me know that the video is blurry. Because I can see myself and I have on my little bonnet, but I can't, it's just blurry. But if you can hear me, then that will help us get the message across. One of the things I read today is I read it yesterday, and I think it's so noteworthy that I am going to repeat it. It says competition happens at the bottom, people at the top collaborate. And one of the things that I hear sometimes, because I have a little small business, and I hear people go, oh, such and such stole my ideal and opened up a business down the street. You're never, ever, ever competing. There are so many people in the world, in your city, in your neighborhood, that they are never taken away from your business by having the exact same business. I'm a resume writer, so when I went to thank this temporary agency that always referred people to me, the lady said, oh, I was thinking about opening up a resume business. I said, well, if you do, let me know. I'll send you some documents that you can make your own. You are not hurting your business by sharing your best practices and the way you do things with another. So I hope that you all understand that you're collaborating. And that's what we're doing here as well on our channel. It's called Lose Weight With Me. I really don't need you to tell me what you think I ought to do. I need you to run your own race. I run my own race, and then we share. And then if I feel that you're doing something that I want to adopt, or if I ask a specific question, then hey, feel free to give me some suggestions. And a lot of times you will hear me really say to people, I just said it just a minute ago, because people will say something like this: oh, you're so wonderful. Now you make sure that you don't eat no soda. Oh, honey, I don't need no advice on what to do. And that's why people talk, the Bible talks about the tongue is a two-edged sword, and be careful what you say, and listen more than you talk. All of that stuff that's in the Word of God, because people will tell you anything. All these months, when people go, she ain't losing no weight. But the truth is, you ain't losing no weight. Because why you got your mind on what I'm doing? Because I'm running my own journey. And the truth is, I've always been losing weight. Just because you don't think I'm losing weight don't mean nothing. And now that everybody's on the bandwagon, because you can clearly see that I'm losing weight, because I told you. Because really, you can't really tell. I'm big. You can't tell. I can kind of tell because I feel good. And then those people who are aware can kind of tell. So that's why we don't take much stock in what people say, especially people who don't care about you, because they'll say anything. I mean, they'll say anything. I had a very embarrassing moment when I had the best day of my life, and I don't need y'all to call that out. That's ridiculous. You, even if you don't know what it is, you know it's something that's personal. It happens. Hey, and that's where this emotional intelligence is coming from. Our goal is to be emotionally intelligent. And let me tell you, I am definitely working on that emotional intelligence. Hi, Danielle. I definitely want to grow stronger in my emotions and not to be so emotional, not to react, but to respond. And that's very important. And I'm going to get there, because when you have a goal, when you are aware, that's exactly how you get there. I would like to give you all some initials. I want y'all to write these initials down. So, Blue Savvy and Danielle, when you have a pencil and paper, I want to give you these initials, because I want us to think about what people see as terms of our success and what they don't see. And I'm going to give you these acronyms. So when you all are ready, let me know. I'm going to share another thing is that I've been reading some beautiful things that people say, so I don't have to recreate the wheel. I'm simply going to read what they wrote. And April Mason is one of my colleagues in the struggle. She's a teacher of all things feminine, dating academy, and things like that. So I want you to listen to this, because this is so beautiful. I don't have to recreate it. I just printed it. I'm going to read it to y'all. And I definitely hope that you find value. She's sharing her thoughts. And the thing that touched me the most about this is she says, when you really think about it, everything humans do boils down to one thing. We're all searching for a feeling. People want to feel valued. People want to feel wanted. People want to feel claimed. People want to feel chosen. People want to feel loved. People want to feel understood. People want to feel appreciated. People want to feel like they matter. People want to feel like they belong. And she goes to say, when people are using drugs, or when they're taking Viagra, when they are stressed because of feelings of fear, overwhelm, or loss, even in the country, people are searching to feel safe. And we're searching for a feeling of being valued in relationships, at work, and in our communities. Women, as she says, particularly, are often searching to be claimed so they can feel protected and provided for. It's not just about physical safety, it's about the emotional security that comes from truly knowing someone has your back. And she continues to say, and while we constantly hear that everything we need is inside of us, I believe there's only so much of this we can give to ourselves. And I totally agree with her. Certain types of healing and feelings, like being truly seen, chosen, understood, and valued, come from our connection with others. That is so important. Imagine what could change if we stopped fighting each other and started seeing that deep down we're all searching for the same thing, a feeling. And she asked the question, what feeling are you searching for? And let's talk about it below. And I'll go to this post when I get a chance and mention it. But she is exactly right. And I have to tell you that there were some things I was saying yesterday. What do I want to tell you? I was always trying to think about what I wanted to tell you. And what I wanted to say is that I was listening to a video, and I may have even mentioned this, And the video was talking about if you hear tingling in your ears, that's extreme stress. And when I tell you, for years, here recently, over the last few years since COVID, my ears rang all the time. And that's because my house had burned down. First, I lost 65 pounds. Then my house burnt down. And then I'm staying in a hotel. I'm trying to find a contractor. I'm having a hard time finding the contractor because it's winter time. And then, well, the contractor I hired wasn't was a shyster. And when my brother came after 4 months to check on it, he would not talk to my brother. So I knew that I couldn't get him to count on him to do the work. Plus, he had a certain deadline to give the insurance company a list of the like the prospectus on what it would cost to rebuild my house. So I had, and then I couldn't walk. I lost the ability to walk. So, like, independently. That was already wearing on me anyway. Like, I would have my briefcase that has wheels on it, and I would use it to help me to um to move, and I would hold on to the wall. And sometimes I would not want to get up because it was too hard to get up. It was just physically too hard to get up. And I tell you, looking back, when I was working over, like, say 2 years before that, or a year before that, or whenever, there would be times when I would be walking from my car to the office, and I would say to myself, "Whew, I ain't gonna be able to make it. I'm gonna have to stop working. I can't walk to my office." And then once I started exercising, I was like, "I remember when you said that you weren't gonna be able to walk to your office." And then I guess something happened that just, I was so stressed that sometimes I couldn't go to the get up. I wouldn't get up and go walk anywhere unless I absolutely had to. And then I had a very, very flexible schedule. I could come to the office or I could not come to the office. So we changed contractors, and my supervisor that we had for 11 years didn't return. And we got a new supervisor that I knew from another state. She moved into Tennessee, but it was just not the same. So, personally, looking back on it, um, my body was going through a lot of different changes. And, mm, and my body kept giving me signals until my doctor at the time said, "Hey, you're gaining weight. Something's wrong. I'm going to have to pull you out of your job. You're going to have to quit because whatever's wrong with you is cognitive." And she was exactly right. And I had to make a decision. That April 5th is when I quit my job. I mean, I went on short-term and long-term disability. And when I tell you that I had to change instantly, I had to change. It still took a long time before I could really see. Yes, Danielle, you're not going to be able to see me until I finish the video, and I'm going to have to go either on my computer and look at the settings. That what's wrong is the screen resolution is on auto or 740p, and it should be on 1080p. However, right now, when I went to the settings, because one of my other videos is fuzzy, I couldn't, there was no other solution other than 720p. So I'm going to have to film the video, and then I'm going to go back and work on the resolution. So if you can hear me, that's a good thing. And then when I finish the video, I'll go back and I'll work on the resolution. So that's the problem. Thank you, girl. So anywho, the notion that your body really does speak to you, and it really does communicate with you, and it really does protect you, and it really does give you signals to say, "Hey, something is really, really wrong, and I need you to address it." And I'm going to tell you the truth. I was really being disrespected by a lot of people in my family, and in a lot of situations. And I was willing to be continually disrespected until I had to leave my job, and I had to reverse that mindset. I'm not willing to be continually disrespected. I'm not, and I think part of that was because I was molested, then I thought that I wasn't valuable, even though I would tell myself I am valuable, but deep down I thought that I wasn't because that happened to me. So I had to get a new belief system, and I had to understand that I am not in an empowered situation. I am powerful, and the Lord blessed me because I told my sister, we used to say this, I used to say this all the time. There's absolutely no way that I shouldn't be a welfare mother with 4 or 5 or 6 baby daddies. And the reason that is because once you've been molested and raped and that type of thing, the conditions continually exist for the same thing to keep happening. And say, for instance, when I would date, at first I wouldn't date. Even my friends would say, "Oh, we told you." After I got a boyfriend, then I meet another guy, and I would be telling him about my boyfriend, and he would say, "I was liking you. I was telling your friends I liked you." And I asked my friends, I said, "Did you tell me that he liked me?" They was like, "Yeah, we told you." I said, "What did I say?" So you didn't say anything because I blocked it out of my memory because I don't have time to think about no boys. I just have time to be with my friends and be with the male friends, but who weren't trying to date me, who were just friends. Because I'm in college. I got to deal with the Black History people. I got to go be about my business. I'm very much into Black History. I'm very much into school. I got to be all I can be. I was in the band in college. I got things to do, people to see, and I don't have time to be doing all of that dating stuff because I couldn't handle it. And so after a while, so the point I'm making of that is something or another. Y'all get it. I can't remember. So after a while, when I anyway, I don't know. It's something about dating. I was gonna say, honey, I can't remember. But anywho, the point is, I had to change my mind, and even the situation I'm going through right now, I say to the Lord, Jesus, please don't allow me to have a negative connotation about black men. Please help me to formulate my mindset for heroes. There are heroes. I see heroes every day. I see men who are walking like they have somewhere to go because this dating thing is crazy. And please don't get on my channel talking about black men ain't no good, men ain't no good, because when you say that, you attract those people to you. And but when you call, God made his people and he said it is good. So now how do I, oh, this is what I was saying. So once I got out over 18 and would interact with men, in some instances there would be some kind of category of abuse, not physical abuse, but molestation and rape, even going on as an adult. So men pushing me to do things I didn't want to do. So there's a fine line because a woman, you want to be desired by a man, you want to like them, but then you don't want to have sex with them. So Lashana, there's something wrong with my screen, and after the video I will go back and try to work on the resolution. So that's what's wrong with it. So that's what I was going to say. Once you've been molested when you're young, the situations reproduce themselves. um so that's why I had to figure out how to keep myself safe. And then at the same time I had to decide that I did want to date and I did want to get married. And one of my counselors told me when I was in college, you're gonna have to be courageous enough to date, but and you're gonna get hurt, but if you want to get married, you're gonna have to take that chance. So I think that I never forgot that. And in some instances, I wasn't willing to take that chance. But when I moved to Memphis, the men were just, whew, just too much. It was just too much. So I took a dive into the pool of dating, but I didn't um, take it too seriously. I didn't get too involved. And so, and once I moved to Clarksville, I knew that I wanted to get married. So I was opened up a little bit more. And I just know it's going to be okay. The good thing is that as we get older, men really do want to get married. So, like I said, please don't spend your energy on my channel talking negatively about men or negatively about women, because when you speak faith filled words and when you ask the Lord to prepare you, the Bible says over and over again, He is faithful and He is a God who diligently seeks His people to ask for what they want. So it will happen as I am relearning how to walk. Literally, my walking ability was taken from me so that I can rebuild my standing, my walking, my pain. I think it's hilarious that every time people say when they see me, "Oh, I understand what you're doing, going through. You're in pain." I'm not always in pain every day you see me. I'm only in pain when I say I'm in pain. So you see, this is another thing that people will put on you that is not you. So that's why we have to be strong and we have to be convinced. The Bible tells us to be convinced in our own mind. Even when the doctors say I have gout, and I may have gout, I'm not claiming it. I may have carpal tunnel in my hand. I'm not claiming it. Today, a lady said that she did have the carpal tunnel surgery, had zero pain. So that's so hopeful. So what we're talking about right now is emotional people. The way my our teacher Michelle puts it is that people who have weight issues, we are very sensitive and very emotional. And so we just have to understand that's who we are and that we are going to work on that. And we're going to appreciate that and then keep it moving. So I wanted y'all to get some piece of paper and write down these initials. I wish I could figure out how to share the initials with you. Let's see. Okay, thank you. I'm trying to see if I can share these initials with you so that I can. What I wanted to do is I wanted to tell you that what people see, like you all finally are seeing that I'm losing weight, and then the process that you go through. So I'm going to give you some initials, and I'm going to see if you can put these initials together to represent the process of success. So I'm going to just say them. D as in David, F as in Frank, G as in George, G as in George, D as in David, E as in elephant, M as in Mary, S as in Sam, S as in Sam, T as in telephone, P as in Peter, T as in telephone, D as in David, F as in Frank, S as in Sam, and R as in Robert. These are initials, and I hope that you will take a minute. I'm actually going to wait until even tomorrow to talk about these initials. I want you to see if you can put together words that demonstrate what people don't see. What people see may be the weight loss, maybe the face thinner, may be you eating differently. But what they don't see are the building blocks of that success. So I wanted to share that with you. We're going to be talking about binge eating in my next video for Saturday. And we're also going to be having a funeral service, a memorial service on Sunday. We are going to put to rest my cane, and you will see in the community page, and I hope that you will be able to join us sometime on Sunday. I don't know what time. I also hope that we will be having an interview with Kamanika on Sunday. I'm going to double check with her, but I believe we will be having it this Sunday, and we will be doing some interviews on at 6 a.m. on Black Friday also. So I don't want to keep you long, but I want you to think about this whole notion of people want to feel valued, people want to feel claimed, people want to feel wanted, people want to feel chosen, people want to feel loved, people want to feel understood, people want to feel appreciated, people want to feel like they matter, and people want to feel like they belong. These are natural human emotions, and to some extent, I did not feel like all of these were my rightful um my rightful human desires, that I had a right to feel those regular human feelings. And now I changed my mind. I claim my full life as a human being, as a child of God, as a Christian. um and actually, in the Bible, they said they were first called Christians in Antioch, but Jesus referred to us as disciples. So that's some kind of interesting thing there. But in either case, the journey continues. The journey continues. I will be having my journal out and ready to sell on Black Friday. It's a weight loss journal. It's pretty neat. So I hope that you will pick it up. And I am just excited to continue this journey. This journey, it's a wonderful journey. I feel good. I feel hopeful. I feel I don't want to call myself lazy, but sometimes I still feel a little apprehensive to do things. Like, I didn't really want to put a load of clothes in the wash because I'm like, I've had a long day. I need to relax. That's what gets me. And tomorrow is going to be another long day. So I'm like, look. And then Sunday, I'm going to drive my car. So it's going to be another long day. So I am saying, look, you've had a long day outside the house. Do the bare minimum and sit it on down. Set it on down now. Set it on down. Okay? I bought a bus ticket and I lost my tickets. I'm like, goodness. Jesus, take the wheel. But all in all, what we're showing is life happens. I have a lot of things I need to work on that I've been scared to do. So I've got to work on my integrity. That's called integrity. Doing the things that you say you're going to do. And one thing I need to do, and that is to mail my Thanksgiving card. I done told y'all, think about somebody other than yourself. I'm like, oh my goodness, please mail your Thanksgiving card. I buy cards for people. Don't mail them. Forget. I mean, and that's part of me addressing my worthiness. I mean, deep down. See, if you wanna, there's a song. If you have to reach way down, Jesus will lift you up. If you have to reach way down, Jesus will lift you up. If you have to reach way down, Jesus will lift you up. Jesus will lift you up if you have to reach way down. This journey is about telling the truth. I got tickled because I could entertain y'all, and I did entertain you for 8 months. Y'all were thoroughly entertained by what you saw me do and what you saw me talk about. And one day I told you all the deep truth about how I really felt. And I said in my weight loss group, I said, y'all, I told the truth in my YouTube channel, and nothing happened. Everything was okay. So I'm learning that it's okay to speak my truth. And I'm also learning that when memories of the past happen, or entitlement happen, or memories of feeling bad about something happens, I can say, Deborah, let's live in the present. Let's set a goal. Let's set a dream, and let's be gentle. The thing that I'm gonna tell y'all what I have down. If I don't have nothing else down packed, baby, I got some grace for myself. Grace and mercy, honey. Your grace and mercy brought me through. I'm living this moment because of you. I want to thank you and praise you too. Your grace and mercy brought me through. And honey, I have had so much shame and so much feel bad and so much feel unwanted that I don't have no more energy to feel embarrassed. And so, I mean, I really just don't. Hey, life happens, things happen. Half the people that watch my video may not be able to relate, but if they're a woman, they can. I don't know. If they're a man, I don't know. And the other half, whatever y'all think is your business, honey. It is not my business what you think. My business is to set on these goals, work on my integrity. If I say I'm not gonna eat, don't eat. If I'm gonna eat, eat. Because eating is just as important as not eating. I have to get my protein. I have to get my I have to get the things my body needs to be healthy. So tomorrow at 11, I'm going to a luncheon. So I think I'll get up at 6 or whatever time I wake up and just cook some eggs because I've got to eat nutritiously. I've got to eat nutritiously, if that makes sense. So I just wanted to share that with you all. And thank you for being here with me. Thank you for being on this journey. Please, let's remember one another, remember each other during this Christmas and Thanksgiving and New Year's season because people want to feel valued. Please don't hide your feelings, but get a plan. I'm going to a Thanksgiving luncheon tomorrow. I'm going to a Thanksgiving dinner Sunday. I'm going to go get food boxes. I'm going to go to the center. I'm going to sing with the center choir. I'm going to sing with the people choir. And that requires I'm going to have to go on Sunday, drive my car, walk, all of the above stuff. But guess what? I'm going to do it. I am going to do it. I am going to do it. I am going to do it. Mm. I just remembered I got the tag for my handicap sticker. I think it ended. I hope it ends next year, but I'm pretty sure it probably ended on November 28th. Oh, it's not November yet. Okay, good. Okay. Good, 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 good. It's not the end of November. That means I need to drive my car during the week so I can at least go get the updated tags. See that? See, just doing the things. But baby, I don't have no money to pay for my tags, but I could go get the handicap sticker because that's only like $2. But I'm not worried about that stuff. If the police stop me, I'm going to say, look, officer, I don't have no money. You've got to be willing to do the things that you need to do for your health. Do you know that in my entire life, other than when I was in college, I have been the brokest this year, I say this calendar year, where I didn't have money, but I didn't overeat. Oh, can you believe that? I didn't overeat about it. I didn't overeat. I may not have had all that I even really needed, but I found a way. Having a conversation saying, can I pay you later? Or just paying it later. It's not a big deal, really. Just being honest in my heart. Don't have it. You got to take care of your responsibilities. You always take care of your responsibilities. And I just didn't eat about it. And what helped me not eat about it is being in my weight loss fellowship, being in the writing classes, also working out with my coach and swimming and talking health and wealth and laughter and working with a personal trainer. You know what? My personal trainer just told me for a whole year I called her by the wrong name. Well, I couldn't remember which is which. I was confused because they're like both of them have long hair. One of them is tall and one of them is short. Both of them are European. So I was all mixed up, and they never corrected me. And when one of them moved to California, then I was able to say, okay, her name is Jasmine. But at first I thought it was Jennifer. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. So I think that's hilarious. And then I thought this is really funny because she speaks like very soft. She speaks very soft. And at first, I thought in my brain, I was just saying, oh, she speaks soft. But Coach told me, my other coach, Storm, said, you told me Coach Jasmine, or I think I call her Coach Jennifer, she speaks too soft. And so And it was really to the point of irritation. And I was like, I don't want her training me. But when one time I started walking and she was videoing me and she started talking, now she was screaming, but to her screaming is like, ah, like that. But to me, screaming is like, ah. She was so excited for me. So just being around her, I got used to it. And it's just funny. Sometimes I would say to her, go over there and greet them because they're new and they need your attention more than I do. Because I know how it feels. The things that you hear me talk about, I'm very receptive to making sure everybody feels welcome. And that's just something about me. But this journey is absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine. I they're gonna come in and put my handicap bars in my shower, so I'll be able to go get back in my shower. And it's a seated shower, so I'm not gonna shoot videos in my shower, but I might if I learn how to edit right and do all the hot spots. But I might take a video in my shower just with my clothes on, so you can see my shower. But I'm not gonna. But I'm excited because it's right there. It's right there. Mhm. It's pretty cool. It gives me something to look forward to. Because when I first moved in my house, I used to use my shower, I used to use my bathroom, and I don't know, it just became harder. And that's part of my body's trying to get my attention and say, come on, come on, come on, come on back, Deborah, come on back. Come on, 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 come on. And that's what I think each of our bodies is saying, to come on back. Come on back to health. Come on back to healing. Come on back to weight loss. Come on back to eating nutritiously. Come on back to drinking your water. Come on back to being concerned and focused on your health. Come on back. Okay? Mm, mm, mm. I'm just taking a couple of deep breaths. Okay, y'all. I just want to thank you for being on my channel with me. It's called Lose Weight With Me. For those who have knee pain, back pain, chronic pain, obesity, overweight, there are 100 million people in the United States who are obese and overweight. Okay? And that is very important for us to know, because what I want to ask you is this issue going anywhere? No, it is not. So we have the opportunity to work together to help each of us heal. Okay? So I just want to encourage you, and I just want to go ahead and, since I will tell you in the video, I'm going to give you some acronyms for those initials that I gave you earlier. Because what people see, they see the weight loss, they see the moving better, they see the cane that's being retired in the house. I'll still use it in the house, but I'm not going to take it outside of the house because I can stand. I did get up because my wheelchair got stuck in the door of the bathroom because I can't maneuver that thing. And I've decided I'm going to walk those few little steps. I'll hold on if I have to, but I'm going to keep working on my balance because my feet work, my legs work, and all the stuff. So when people start seeing our success, taking note, or when they see other comments about it, then they say, yes, yes, yes. But we know that doing the work, Michelle calls it sitting in it. And that's why D stands for disappointment. So we go from being disappointed in ourselves, and then we have to give each other grace. F stands for focus. G stands for good habits. G stands for growth mindset. D stands for disappointment or daily goals. E stands for expenses. M stands for meeting targets. S stands for sacrifice. S stands for staying healthy. T stands for time management. P stands for persistence. T stands for Must be time management. I wrote it twice. D stands for determination. F stands for fears. S stands for sleepless nights. And R stands for reactions. What people see is the weight loss, the smaller face, different clothing, all of that. But what people don't see are these hard things that we're doing, and we are doing it joyfully. We are getting the results deep in our heart, deep in our mind. We're telling our mind, hey, and that's why yesterday I shared with you, my friend, her toes were numb on one of her feet. And I looked up what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to put a mirror in front of both of your feet and move the feet that isn't numb, so that your brain can literally see that these toes on this feet move, so these toes on this feet have to move. Is that not amazing? Is that not amazing? I'm looking at getting a mirror feature in my hallway so I can see myself. For one, I'm vain. And for two, it's good to see yourself, because until you can be aware of yourself, you can't know what you need to change. Okay? Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank you for supporting my Lose Weight With Me channel. We have 560, almost 570,000 subscribers. And I just want you to know each and every one of you are appreciated. You are appreciated. If you have the same struggle as I do, I want you to use those words that describe what people don't see. And I want you to know that we can do this. We're not competing with each other, we're collaborating. And on those days when it's hard, on those days when I know when I'm around new people who don't know me, I always cry because they don't know me. They just see me as some big old fat girl who needs some help. But guess what? I got through that, baby. I got through that because I'm like, yes, I need some help. And after a while, I could do it. I could help myself, okay? James Brown said, don't give me nothing. Move out the way. Let me get it myself, okay? But you give me something, okay? I hope y'all gearing up for my Christmas present. We got to get the Christmas presents up. I got to get the Christmas decorations out. I got to clean. You know, you got to clean that dust out. You got to work on that thing, girl. I'm going to do that, okay? I feel like living life today, okay? Peace, everybody. We can do this. Look here, y'all. We are getting ready to go on the Sherry Shepherd show. We're getting ready to go on J Hub. We're getting ready to go on the Today Show. We're getting ready to go on Good Morning America. We're gonna talk about. We're gonna go even before I lose all my weight. But because the process of weight loss, all shows should be celebrated. We shouldn't just celebrate once the person has lost all of the weight. We should celebrate in mid weight loss, because baby, the tools to success are just that. And now I'm riding. I've already ran up the big ladder with no sugar and watching what I drink, being honest. And then if I have some hiccups, now I'm sliding down. We're just sliding down the ladder, baby. We're down. We're working on losing 200 pounds. I'm not ready to talk. I'm gonna be too hot to handle, too cold to hold, baby. We were working on down there, okay? Getting off this blood pressure medicine, getting rid of gout, working on carpal tunnel, but working on grooming, working on sharing a message, a positive message to help other people know one day at a time, sweet Jesus, we can do this thing, okay? Getting my hair colored when I can pull myself together so I can deep condition my hair every week, baby. We are shooting GOAL goals up in here because Ella Fitzgerald said, talk about the things you like to do. You gotta have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true? We've got to keep going. Jesus demands it. Abba Father dictates it. Your fellow Christians encourage you to keep at it. Your future spouse says, baby, I'm waiting for you. Come on, baby. Come to me, let me put my arms around you. This was meant to be. And I'm oh so glad I found you. Need you every day. Gotta have your love around me, baby, always stay. We're about companionship up in here, okay? And God is restoring that which we have lost. All right, then. You got to believe it. You got to believe that, okay? And nothing else. Peace and hair grease. Thank y'all.